happy Sunday. Welcome to my little cozy corner here on the internet. Today we're basically picking back up where we left off. But that's what's cool about manifestation. There are no rules, anything can happen.
Through the arbor, I woke up in a king-size bed. Tick of a clock, a stranger to my left. The neighbors gave me a side eye, like I was blind. Oh yeah. 9 to 5 was my dad's advice. Don't think twice, I want the luxury life. My beauty can't lose it, I'll use it. I'll take what I want. Oh yeah. A whole lot of ticking, but not enough time. A whole lot of work for a trophy wife like me. Oh. Slow traffic caused me stress. Show no panic, I'm just born in a dress. At night on, I'm older, I'm done. I'll do what I want. I'll do what I want. Spending a Sunday at the gym, trying to fit in. Counting the days until I meet my future husband. I try to be kind to myself. I said, girl, you got this. A whole lot of ticking, not enough time, not enough time. A whole lot of sweat for a trophy wife, The clock keeps ticking, still running out of time. It's a whole lot of ticking, not enough time, not enough time. A whole lot of work for this trophy life, oh my. A whole lot of thinking behind these eyes, behind these eyes, behind these eyes, behind these eyes.
Good afternoon. What is up, you guys? Happy Sunday. Welcome to my little cozy corner here on the internet. Today is Sunday, October 8th at, what time is it? 2:44. And once again, we are blessed with good vibes. I honestly don't know how this keeps happening, but we're just gonna roll with it. But yeah, you guys, today is Sunday. Had myself a cozy little relaxing but yet productive weekend. And today we're basically picking back up where we left off. In the last video, I shared with you guys the exciting news that I bought a new car. I gave you guys the details as well as like an empty car tour. But I didn't have enough time in that video to share with you guys how I manifested the car, how Derek and I were able to pay cash, like all the things. So that's what we're doing today. We're also going to be giving her a good wash. I'm going to clean the inside of the car as well as organize some of my car essentials slash must-haves. I'm excited. I'm actually on my way to the car wash now, and I pulled over really quickly because I wanted to, for one, say hello, welcome you guys to the vlog, and just let you guys know that I'm about to take you on one of my favorite back roads. I love this road so much, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will meet you guys at the car wash.
Your heartbeat, I want you for myself, 'cause you're no one else's. So tell me you miss it, or tell me just how it is that you're someone else's. First tell me you love and lay in your arms, then call it Tennessee is the
So we're here, made it to the car wash, and I'm not even gonna pretend and act like your girl wasn't here yesterday, because I totally was. And you know what's so freaking crazy about this whole thing is that me purchasing a membership was something that I did because the version of me that had a new car would have a car wash membership. You know what I'm saying? And so it was like a small way for me to take action and bring that like manifestation to me, as well as like show gratitude for my old car and appreciate it and take care of it and things like that. But yeah, just a little small way I acted as if. I actually love my membership. It's like $30 a month. I get unlimited washes for the entire month of their best wash, mind you. So like you get all the bells and whistles, okay? Everything, wax, Rain-X, all the things, plus free vacuum, which is amazing. They also give you like these one-time wipes when you go through. I actually have one in my car from yesterday that I didn't use. But yeah, I love it. They also have different tiers, so you don't have to pay that much, but your wash isn't that nice. But I think it's great that I can come literally every single day of the month if I wanted to and get my car washed. And that's, you know, probably what your girl's gonna do because I love my baby. But yeah, I normally see everyone get the car wash and then vacuum, but I do the opposite because I just think it makes sense to vacuum, wash the car, and then drive off. To me, it just makes sense. Like that's the easiest way to go about things, but I guess other people don't think so. I don't know. Comment down below and let me know what you think is easier. Because to me, going through the wash, washing your car, having to park, and then vacuum just seems like ass backwards to me. Wouldn't you rather vacuum, go through the wash, and then just drive off? Again, comment down below, let your girl know. So we're about to do that now, and then I'll chat with you guys a little bit later about the manifestation story and how I organized everything.
I was lost without any direction. Had a line so many times, but I needed attention. No matter what I say, no matter my regrets, things still been said and done. There's not a part of me that wants to say no. But I have realized I had to let go. Oh, 'cause something's broken and I'm the reason. It's not that easy knowing you'll do better without me. Without me. Without me. I have tried, yeah, to become better. But I'd lie again if I said it'll last forever. I know I make mistakes, it it's just the way I am. That's why you have to know. Yeah, there's not a part of me that wants to say no. But I have realized I had to let go. Oh, 'cause something's broken, and I'm the reason. It's not that easy knowing you'll do better without me. Without me. Without me. Oh, oh, oh. Out of all my mistakes, hurting you is the worst. I admit I was wrong.
Alrighty, you guys, she's clean, she's organized. I did what I could because, like I mentioned, well, actually, I don't know if I mentioned, but I did order a few things from Amazon and I'm still waiting for those to come in. They should be arriving tomorrow, but I didn't want to hold off any longer. So I used an old toiletry bag. Well, it's not old. I bought this for my trip to Vegas. It came in a pack of 3 from Amazon. That stuff will be linked below, but I just kind of threw everything in here until I get the new bag that I ordered. I also shared with you guys the 3 air fresheners that I picked up from Bath & Body Works. Sorry if you hear the leaves rustling in the background. It's honestly quite soothing. That's like the one noise that does not bothering me, is leaves blowing in the wind, especially during fall. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I picked up 3 air fresheners as well as the little container that it comes in. I'll share with you guys the one that I purchased. This is also something that I'm using to house my car stuff until I can get more organized. We're making do with what we got. But yeah, I got my wipes in here. I've also got my little rainbow that I had hanging in my old car. I'm not going to be hanging this in here just because it's really not the vibe, because what I'm going to be having hanging from the mirror, it's not going to match, which is another reason why I will be returning the little air freshener holder that I got. But you guys know me, I'm all about the aesthetics. I love for things to match, so I'm just gonna exchange this one for a plain black one. That way there's no clashing, because it's a statement. She is the moment, and it's actually like a sun catcher, so it's gonna glisten in here when the sun is giving what it needs to give. To be continued. But yeah, you guys, now that the car is clean and organized, I thought we could chat about how I manifested my new car and how we were able to pay for it cash, all the things. I did write some notes so I don't get too sidetracked, because I do want to keep this short. I don't want to go on and on and on about every detail, because I definitely could. But I just want to keep it short, sweet, simple, to the point. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this portion of the video. So, where do I even begin? First, let me just say, it did not come the way I had hoped / planned. But that's what's cool about manifestation. There are no rules, anything can happen, and no matter how bad things seem or feel in that moment, you will one day look back and be so grateful that it happened. I can promise you that. So let's take it back to September. Your girl was having car problems right in the beginning of the month, coming right out the gate with a bang. Okay, so I was filming with you guys up in Bellingham, left Trader Joe's, well, tried to leave Trader Joe's, and when I did, my car wouldn't start. It died twice. Got a new battery, made it home, and then the next day I was headed to the mechanic, and on my way there, my car again died. So I had to get it towed, which wasn't a big deal because I did have it covered through insurance and I wasn't that far away. I was like right down the road. So it all worked out. I was very proud of myself. I give myself props because I did not freak out, stress, cry, woe is me. I didn't do any of that. So I already knew that it was gonna possibly be an alternator issue, and that's what it was. I took it to the mechanic. He said, yeah, it's your alternator. I should have it done by the end of the day. Well, a day turned into literal weeks. I still don't have it back. I'm not going to have it back. I'm actually selling it to a kid who works at the shop, but we're not going to get into that. So when he took apart the alternator, the belt within the alternator was crapped out. So we replaced both of those, but then it still wasn't working. So we did a few more tests and found out that it was the module system. I don't know the proper term or name, but it's basically the like electronic part of my car that like crapped out on me. So we're talking thousands. Again, I was trying to be positive, everything will work out. I kept saying that the entire time, but when I got to this point, I was like, okay, we really need to chat. Like, are we really gonna dump more money into this car? Because it definitely, no. So Derek and I sat down and discussed, and we decided to look for a car. So that's what we did. We started looking online, and because of everything we went through with the Nissan when buying that car, we learned a lot. So we wanted to go about this the right way. We did a lot of research online, looked to see what was out there, went to dealerships, things like that. And we knew that trading my car in wasn't gonna be an option probably, especially if it wasn't running. So we were like, well, let's try and get a loan. So we went to the bank to try and get finance before even walking into a dealership. We went to our personal bank just because we thought, well, if we've got a better relationship with them, they know how much money we have, this and that, we might get approved. Yeah, no. Our bank doesn't necessarily do car loans, and the rates would just be outrageous. So she referred us over to the credit union, which was right across the street. And because I know a little bit about credit unions already, my mom has had them and things like that, like I wasn't turned off to that idea. That was actually our second option. So we go in, apply, and we were basically just waiting for them to get back to us. We stopped at a dealership while waiting. We test drove a few cars, kind of felt the situation out, and then we got the news that we did not get approved, which isn't necessarily a big surprise because you may or may not know that Derek and I filed bankruptcy like at the beginning of COVID because of an accident that Derek got in years ago and hit like a power pole when he was younger. And for whatever reason, the power company decided to sell his bill to like a debt collector place, which they legally can't do, but they did. So when that happened, we offered them money to like make it go away, but they didn't want to take what we were offering. The bill was like a little over $14,000. We were offering them a little over half, a tiny bit over half, and they wouldn't take it. So we filed. They were aware that that's what would happen if they didn't accept. So we followed through with that, and because of COVID and everything going on during that time, we didn't actually finish anything. We had our first court date, which was kind of like a trial run type situation, and we never heard back. Never heard a thing, never got anything in the mail. So at the time we were thinking, wow, we filed bankruptcy, but technically didn't. The debt went away, and we don't have a bankruptcy on our background. So we thought at the time. It is on our background. It did go through. I don't know how because we literally didn't finish, but it's all good. Everything always works out. Best case scenario, like I say all the time. So yeah, we didn't get approved for a credit loan, and we were thinking, what are we gonna do? I guess we'll just like finance through the bank. We have like no other option. And so, okay, so as you can tell, the lighting is different. I tried to do the best I could to get it back to what it was, and it's just not cooperating. So there's that. But yeah, my mom put me in touch with the person who sold her and my dad and my sister a vehicle. We test drove a few cars, fell in love with a Hyundai. It was white, like everything that I wanted. Sat down to like do the paperwork to see what we were looking at as far as like interest rate and payments and things like that. And you guys, they literally raped us. They were trying to give us an interest rate for 28%. Derek literally slid the paper back and laughed. Like, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. So we left. We went to Derek's parents' house to talk to them about everything. Okay, I cannot get over the lighting. It is absolute trash, and I'm actually upset. Like, I am annoyed. I'm blue now. I'm literally blue, but there's nothing I can do. I would totally scrap this video, but we're not gonna do that, okay? We're gonna not strive for perfection and just roll with the punches. So, back to the story. We were at Derek's parents' house talking to them about everything going on, and then his mom, just out of the blue, says, well, why don't we just give you the money and then you can pay us? You don't have to worry about financing or any interest rates or anything like that. It just makes more sense, right? Like, Derek and I both looked at each other and immediately I started bawling. I could not control it. I was so like unbelievably grateful and like at the same time very shocked. Thank God we didn't get approved for the loan. You know what I mean? Because if we did, then again, you guys, everything works out best case scenario. And at this time, we were under the impression that I was going to be getting the Hyundai, not this car. But some things kept popping up. For one, there was a lot of bad reviews about Hyundais, engines blowing up all the time, like tons and tons of complaints about Hyundais. It was taking forever for the sensor to get fixed. And then my mom called me and told me that Hyundais are really hard to insure right now because of like a viral TikTok that was going on about them getting stolen or something like that. And she was like, I just want to let you know, because if you were to buy the car and then you couldn't get it insured, like that would suck. I called, I was able to get it insured, but it was still taking forever. And I was like, you know what? I feel like all of these things are popping up because I'm not supposed to be in this car. It's not mine, because everything that is meant to be is effortless. Like there isn't really a struggle. That's what I've learned over the years. Your manifestations might be a little different, but that's just my experience. And so we just decided to keep looking. We went back to the dealership, looked at a few more cars, didn't find anything. And again, there was delays on those vehicles. So I was just like, yeah, okay, let's go to a different dealership. So we left there, went over across the street. Mind you, they were like 5 minutes from closing. And this was the first car we saw. Sat in it and immediately fell in love. And before test driving this, I actually test drove a different Mazda, but this one blew that other one out of the water, okay? And we made an offer that night, kind of went back and forth, and then left there because they didn't want to take our offer. They basically laughed at us. Okay, I had to delete some stuff off my camera, so now the lighting is even darker. We love that, don't we? Not so much. But yeah, you guys, after that, everything literally happened so quick. We started the negotiating process the night before, and then the car was literally mine the next day.
Cause yeah, there's not a part of me that wants to say no. But I have realized I had to let go. Cause something's broken and I'm the reason.
And I definitely didn't keep it short and sweet and to the point. I feel like I left some details in there that didn't really matter. But I kind of wanted to paint a picture and let you know how everything came to be. And like I mentioned earlier, the guy at the shop is going to be purchasing my vehicle. He's basically going to pay for the bill in exchange for the vehicle, because the car doesn't run and I refuse to put any more money into it. So if he thinks he can get it running again, great. Honestly, just take it. I don't want to deal with it anymore. And yeah, that is how I manifested my new car. I hope you guys enjoyed that little chat. I'm so sorry about the lighting. It is bugging me, truly bugging me. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you're new here and you made it this far, consider subscribing before you leave. I would love for you to join the fam. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. And today we're basically picking back up. Why does that sound weird? Hey, you little shit. And today we're picking up where we left off, and sir, the small dick energy needs to go. Another fucking blue jay. What is going on? Okay, I think we can all agree that my skin is glowing. Truly. You know, all I wanted was to just sit in a cozy, aesthetic parking lot. And this is what I get. It's okay. I will be going through the car wash again. I actually love my membership. It's like 30 bucks a month. I am literally disgusting. We left off in the last video. I shared with you guys the exciting news that I bought a new car. I shared a little bit about it, as well as did an empty car tour. What is with the loud vehicles? And today we're basically picking up where we left off. I shared with you guys pretty much, oh my god, the loud vehicles. I'm about to literally freak the fuck out. I give myself props because I did not freak out. I didn't stress. Oh, sir. The dick is shriveled at this point. Like, that's not cute. That is not cute. Oh my gosh. There he goes again. There he goes again.
I want your heartbeat. I want you for myself. 'Cause you're no one else's. So tell me you miss it. Or tell me just how